Hey Virgo, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I'm Eve. We're gonna get you a message. I have a little spread that I have made for today's or this series. The three things we're gonna look at are a perceived shortcoming, an ending, and a bigger picture. Let's see, what's this? So this is the perceived shortcoming. So you have the confusion card here, Virgo. It says growth hurts, heals, and harnesses a way through the uncertainty. Man, isn't that a kicker? It's like your worst fear almost, Virgo, is not knowing or being uncertain. It's like you've got to give yourself more credit here. And I want to say this has a lot more to do with fear than it does actual confusion. It's like you're not as confused as you think you are. I mean, and confusion isn't something that I would think that Virgo would easily admit to. You know what I mean? I've got like 5 different Virgo placements, so I'm super Virgo and I can totally relate to that. Anyways, let's get tarot. All right, let's get all the tarot cards out for Virgo. Oh. Oh. Sorry, the mower is mowing outside. All right, Virgo. Alright, so these 2 cards right here, Virgo, are these are what you're actually capable of. It's like you think that you can't get there's no way to get through this like uncertainty, right? But this is what you're actually capable of. Ooh, we have Artemis. So Virgo, what we have here, we have Artemis, and Artemis is the huntress, right? This, you're seeing in the image even this arrow and pinpointing like a specific spot of something, right? This is like really honing in on it, like what it really is, right? And we have this 3 of trees, which is this like it's something really coming together here. The 3 of trees, that's like the 3 of wands, which is really kind of looking out into the future to see what will come, right? So I think what it's trying to say here, Virgo, is that you are completely capable of figuring out whatever it is that you need to figure out. Just because something presents itself as confusion doesn't necessarily mean that you can't untangle it, okay? Because you've got this totally coming together here. And it's funny because we've got one triangle here pointing in a direction, this one pointing like it's like you've got all the bases covered, and I think it's more about fear of uncertainty than true uncertainty. So here, this is a card about an ending, some kind of ending for you. It's like this. It's like the space between like an ending and a beginning. Oh, interesting. So here, Virgo, what I what I'm seeing is you are ending a cycle or pattern of feeling like you are not enough of something. Like, I'm not strong enough, I'm not brave enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not pretty enough, or whatever. Like, feeling not enough, that is ending. That's coming to an end. And during this period of that ending for you, of you working through that, there are some things that are protected while you're going through the process. So what's protected? Oh, that is so beautiful. We have the we have the 7 of moons. That's the 7 of cups. And the 7 of cups, you know what that is? It's a card of confusion. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. It's like you don't even have to worry about this while you're going through this, because I know you like to worry, Virgo. And here we have the 3 of metals. And again, it's another energy of things coming into alignment, things, like another triangle here. It's a 3 of metals, except it's like the 3 of swords, which is heartachy kind of stuff. So it's like it's one of those things where during this period of vulnerability, where you're working things out inside yourself, specifically issues of self-worth, right? That there's it's like your heart space is going to be protected. It's not like you're going to be wounded. You're not going to get salt rubbed in the wounds. You're not going to be attacked when you're vulnerable. It's a protected space right now. So, I mean, that's reassuring. And over here, so let's say you decide, like, you know what, I'm not going to worry about this. I'm not going to work on it. It's not a problem for me. If I want to feel uncertain, afraid to be wrong the rest of my life, so be it, or whatever. So, like, if you continue down that path, this is a scenario. Basically, if you keep selling yourself short. So we have the 2 of trees, and the 10 of trees. So the 2 of trees, that's that 2 of wands energy, right? Where you are trying to decide how to, most of the 2s are just decisions, right? Like, you're trying to decide where to focus your energy. And here it's like you could see that there's equal energy being focused, which in both scenarios. So it makes it so much harder to make a decision, to choose. Like, we all have choices in our lives. And then what does that do? It causes a huge burden. We have the 10 of trees. It's a heavy load. And I'm not saying you can't handle a heavy load, because you absolutely can, Virgo. It's just unnecessary. It's like an unnecessary load, So here, this is a card of like a kind of a big picture happening. Well, I guess we kind of already gathered that, right? Radical self-acceptance. So this is about perception, Virgo. It's about how you see yourself. It says you're perceived the way that people see you the way you see you. So when you get through this here, realizing that you are enough, the way people perceive you is going to change. It's going to change for the better. look at that. So we have the coyote showing up. This would be like the Fool card. It's showing up in the spot of this placement here is like a glimpse of understanding. You will, like the big picture here is that is for, obviously accepting yourself for who you are. And there's this glimpse of understanding. Oh, I need to read about it because the major arcana in this deck, they're all like mini oracle cards and they have juicy information. So I'm gonna read you some of the juice. Oh, perfect. Okay. So it says coyote is laughter. Coyote is the beginning and the end. What you were before and what you will be after. And that's interesting that that's coming up in the big picture. It just puts more emphasis on what's ending right here. So it says when Coyote appears in a reading, he brings the wordless instinctual knowledge of the deep. What does it say? The confines of the conscious mind are a prison when contemplating cosmic meaning. Coyote asks you to tap into the well of your unconscious mind and energy body, to listen to your intuition, keep a note of your dreams. Coyote doesn't show himself often. His emergence is deep, old magic. Take advantage when it's here. Wow, you're gonna get a glimpse of this, Virgo. That's giving me goosebumps. So the last card here, this is something that is rightfully freaking yours. It's yours, and there's a fierceness around it. Oh, you have Earl King here. So this is another major. I want to say this is what, like the Emperor? Yeah, this would be like the Emperor card. It might have something to do with your sovereignty, but I want to read. The majors are all really juicy, so hold on. I don't have them memorized. All right, something that is rightfully yours. It says Earl King is structure. He embodies the universal laws governing the behavior of men and women who dwell on Earth. Each Halloween, and Halloween, when I post this, Halloween will be over. It says each Halloween, this metaphysical game warden leads his hunting party in a wild hunt to punish those that have broken the rules of this realm, using and abusing resources without proper permission. The Earl King ensures homeostasis through the enforcement, of the laws of balance. So it's about like here, it's about making decisions, taking action, protecting or hunting, building or destroying, loving or hating, but as the situation dictates. It's kind of like living. You have like this birthright here, Virgo, to live within the poles, right? Like something doesn't have to be just one thing. You can experience the other pole. Now I know I had a reading a while back of where it wasn't time yet for you to like be super worried about two things or something being two things at the same time, like something being light and dark at the same time, because it wasn't time for that. But now it looks like now is the time. Now it's like you're getting a glimpse of it through the coyote, and you're able to see the duality of things and why it matters, which is important. All right, so Virgo, this is your message. Take what resonates, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Virgo.